Hey everybody, it's Tony, your body worker in Minneapolis. I thought I'd do a quick video for you, a little bit about how some of the equipment works in the massage and body work industry. Some people are very curious about this, and I thought I would do a quick video for you. Today, this is about the face cradle that you put your face into when you get on a massage table. So this has a couple of components. The first thing is the device that holds the actual face cradle into the table. Then you have the face cradle cover and the face cradle itself. So there are slight variations on these all over the place by different manufacturers, but in general, this is how that works. So this is made by a company here in the United States called Oakworks. They have been making tables forever, and I just love the quality of their product, and I've purchased many tables from them over the years. So this particular one, this is metal. This is a Velcro piece that is glued down, and it goes for the top of the forehead and down each cheek. And then these are locking pins. Now these just lock into place like this. These designs change a little bit over the years, but this gives you a great amount of range of motion. So depending on what my client might need, I can adjust to whatever they want. So this one is meant to adjust the tilt. This one is meant to adjust a little bit further out, and this would be to make sure that their neck and chest has more area to breathe and move around. And then these rods actually bolt into the table and hold it together. So depending on the configuration, this would be closer to the table, this would be further away from the table, this would be higher, this would be lower, and some can even tilt down so they can get more use out of your neck. But this component is typically made out of metal nowadays. They have in the past been made out of wood. I've even seen some made out of a hard plastic PVC. The other big variant is that instead of these being rounded all the way through, they'll have platforms. And these platforms hold on to the Velcro piece in the back much more sturdily. I tend to like those. This particular manufacturer doesn't do that. It's not a deal breaker for me, but it's just a different design that I think is actually very useful. So then there's another piece that is your face cradle cover. So this is what gets washed every single client. So when people stick their face in here, makeup, skin, oils, lotions will end up on here. You simply pull it off. This is a vinyl cover around it, and we just wash this, okay? Then there's another component. Most of them will look like this. This is so it actually braces and holds your head. Now these typically have a vinyl outside. The core is typically foam, like furniture foam, so it's very durable. Some of them will have these. These are actually made out of wood, and what these do is they create the flat surface necessary for the Velcro to adhere. So that way, the two don't become separated, and I've never seen that happen. But that's one of the ways that they do that. Now, this one is kind of unique and special, and I've paid extra for this, but between these layers of foam is another layer of foam that actually has gel in there. And they're gel balls. They're a little bit smaller than a racquetball, and there's a series of them throughout this entire thing within this layer. And what that does is it eliminates pressure points caused by the rails of these frames. So that way it doesn't put too much pressure anywhere around here. It also helps reduce those fine lines that can appear after a massage because there are fewer pressure points. It also reduces nasal drainage because it doesn't cause additional pressure up here or here that can actually block your sinuses so that you can't breathe as well. Another little trick with a lot of these that I really think is important is when a person is face up, a lot of body workers are trained to go like this and use it as a pillow. So the person lays their head right here, and this supports their neck while the therapist works on the rest of the body. And when the therapist wants to work specifically on their neck, they simply reach underneath like this, pull this away, and now they can cradle the back of their head and start massaging their neck properly. So these are typically sold as a set with your tables. The vinyl is usually very well made vinyl. The cheaper stuff, you can tell because the coloring coating comes off very quickly in a matter of a year or two. I hate it. You want to buy something of decent quality, so that never happens. Good vinyl should last for decades. So that's just one device I use. I thought you guys might enjoy the insight. If you have any questions about this, go ahead and put them in the comments below. If it warrants another video, I'll make one. Thanks so much for watching.